Okay, guys, me and the professor here. Most underrated character. Leave a comment below. In 2025 meta, who do you think is the most underrated character in the game? I think it's Marth. Now, you all who watch my channel be like, me and the professor's obviously going to go. Here he is going to show Aklo's Link beat Zane. He's going to make another 6-minute video about how his, Link is the most underrated character in the game. He's obviously a Link fanboy. He loves Link. Marth is by far the most underrated character game. So that's an interesting perspective I have. I was debating this perspective. You know, I think Fox is the most overrated character in the game, and I think Marth is the most underrated character in the game. So for underrated, I'm not sure who the median subscriber. I do have a sense of who our subscribers like by now. By the way, this is Zane just absolutely down there. See that down there? Let's rewind that, guys. This is Zane decimating Cody, using Marth, of course, the only character he plays. I don't want to hear about this Grandmaster Challenge. Guys, check out my video from about a week or two ago. Zane, I think, and since he's been winning these tournaments, he just wins so much, it's getting ridiculous at this point. I think he's got like a 40% chance of winning a tournament he enters. I have the exact percentage on one of my videos from a couple weeks ago. Check it out. Look at this year. What was this? 2020. Oh my God. This is just ridiculous. No one could beat this guy. Like, I just don't get how people think Fox is still the best character in the game. Let's just look at the run. Like, this is the most recent tournament. So this is like the most recent tournament. Where is it here? Right here. The most recent tournament, Battle of BC, of course, Full Bloom was a great tournament, but unfortunately, you know, it was not counted as a major. Unfortunately. But check out, I do drop like 10 videos. Not many views on those, but check those out. I did drop a ton of videos on Full Bloom's great tournament. Zane won the last major Battle of BC. By the way, he would have won this too. He would have won Genesis X2. He missed the flight, or whatever the nonsense excuse was. He didn't enter this tournament. That's why HBox won. So for all the Puff fans, Puff is the most underrated character, and I'm a huge HBox fan too. HBox hasn't been relevant in 3 years. I know HBox has made all these videos. He's the GOAT and all this stuff. But you wouldn't have won this tournament if Zane was in the tournament. A lot of our subscribers agree with that. But guys, Marth is the most underrated character game, despite being ranked second by most people. I guess some people may even rank Marth third, but most people, the general consensus in the melee community is Marth is the second best character. I think he's the best character by far. Back to our theory from yesterday. Check out our video from yesterday. We've got a lot of views so far. Fox is the most overrated character. So remember, at the top of the list, if you're able to go from the 2 to 1 spot in the top 100, or if you're able to go from second best to first best, that means you're very underrated or very overrated. You know, yes, you could argue. Actually, one of our subscribers argued yesterday. They said Kirby's overrated. One of our loyal subscribers said Kirby's overrated. I think Kirby's very underrated. I think most people rank Kirby like last or second to last. I don't see how you could possibly justify that. I've played some good Kirby's. Kirby's got some good matchups. Nice one by Zane right there. Guys, he's up a stock at Dreamland. This is the worst stage. Like, this is not a good March stage. Nice one. Sometimes that's known as the kamikaze attack. We've seen this fight 10 times on our channel, but I'm just trying to highlight. I don't want to look too far in the past. We do have a lot of data in Zane, but this is the last major he entered. And guys, he doesn't even, like, no one's even close. Now, some of you might say, you idiot, it's Fox. You know, Fox is underrated. Fox is better than Marth. Just like, look at this, guys, at the highest level. Now, I don't want to hear you guys say, well, Mealy Professor, you know, that's because Zane's just such a good player. He's just such a good player. He's carrying Marth. Well, he's not picking any other character. You know, this Grandmaster stuff is all nonsense. I've never seen Zane go anyone but Marth in tournament. Maybe you could argue Roy. Maybe he's played Roy's in a couple sets, but when like push comes to shove, at the heat of the moment, he always picks Marth. Like, he never uses the Falco or Zane's Kirby or whatever other character he's been messing around with Grandmaster Challenge. Because Marth is the best character in the game, and he's the best play. He's the GOAT, the best player to ever play it. But like, I don't think this is even close. Like, if I was to rework my tier list mid-2025, I think Marth is solo S tier now. I don't even think Fox is in the same tier as Marth. Leave a comment below. I want to know from the last 2 days, our last 2 videos, who do you guys think? By the way, check out our if you want to support our channel, we have gotten decent support so far. Check out, we got GameCube controllers for sale. We even have Coca-Cola for sale. Check out our links. Check out our Amazon affiliate links below. But leave a comment below that, guys. Who do you think is the most overrated character in the game? And who do you think is the most underrated character in the game? This is a good debate. This is a hot debate. Like, I want to know everyone's opinion on this. Let's just keep watching this set. This is a good set, guys. Like, let's just pull up, or let's freeze this set. Let's just pull up, guys, like, what happened. What happened in the last tournament? So for all of you who say Fox is better than Marth, why does Cody only get 1 game? Why does he get 3 stocked? Like, how does he get 3 stocked? Then they run it back. They run it back in grand finals. Okay, you could argue about Cody got him down to 1 stock apiece, but Cody gets swept 3-0. He can't even get a win. Like even if we go to bracket, let's take a second, find Zayn in bracket. Now you could say, well, this is recency bias, guys. This is like every tournament. This is like every tournament. It's not even close. Who's that? Crushes that Fox. None does get close. This was a hot set. Check out. I believe I showed this set in my video. This was a very hot set, and None crushed in this game. None got closer to Zayn than I'm gonna say anyone since Aklo. Like really had Zayn shook for a while there, but here it is. Axe just crushes him. I mean, we all love Axe, but two stocks. Two stocks. Axe picks up one win at Dreamland. Again, that's Mark's worst stage. He still crushed Cody there in the fight we just saw. Zayn versus Aura. It took me 2 months to learn how to say this guy's gamer tag. It's Aura. I kept calling him Aurora. Aura was on a run. Aura looked really good this tournament. Just gets crushed by Zayn. 2 stocks, 1 stock, 1 stock. And then, of course, we just saw what happened in finals bracket. In the finals bracket. But, guys, leave a comment below. Again, we don't want our videos to go on for too long. But if we just scroll, look at the right side of the screen, guys. Zayn's just crushing it, guys. Like, in terms of percentage, no one else is even close. The next highest percentage recently to win tournament has probably obviously been Cody. But, like, Zayn's probably got a 20, 30% higher win rate than him. And plus, Zayn, I look back in history, he doesn't enter every tournament. If he entered every tournament, I think he'd be closer to 50%. He may be above 50%. But, like, if Zayn enters a tournament in the modern meta, he's got, like, over a 40% chance of winning that tournament. Like, that's insane, guys. Like, no one else, I guess the next highest would probably, other than Cody, probably be J-Mook. He'd probably be, like, close to 2%. Like, these are, like, drastically not. Amsa hasn't done anything since what year are we scrolling to? 2022. I mean, I guess you could say most overrated character, Yoshi. I mean, yeah, but leave a comment below, guys. Check out our sponsors below if you want to support our channel. Leave a comment below on today's video and yesterday's video. Who is the most overrated character in the game in the current 2025 meta? Who is the most underrated character? A lot of you thought I would say my link. Everyone here thought I immediately Professor would go on about his link for another 10 minutes. I think it's clearly Martha's the most underrated character in the game. And I think Fox is clearly the most overrated character in the game. But I want to know your opinion. Leave a comment below. Hope everyone's having a good Thursday night. Almost the weekend. See you guys.